opportunity. I'm not done with this ordinance.
Okay.
There'll be a different opportunity. And once you become a troublemaker, like your bar, I'm gonna make it 10 o'clock. So that's gonna
Nothing
change.
has happened.
Thank you.
Nobody got killed in my place or anything that you can say
Nobody
something
got
like
killed
that. No, I mean, okay, you said we're gonna have an opportunity, so well, I appreciate very much.
And we're gonna,
that you
this
give us an
isn't closed.
opportunity.
I'm not stopping it today. I'm working on it. I'm just letting people know if we can't make better changes by January, then you're gonna be closed at midnight. And whoever don't like it, either sell or close. I don't care. Because my policemen, my safety of my policemen are number one.
We all,
And the safety of the citizens. When we're spending 3 hours in your bar, we're not on the street helping citizens. So that's my safety as the citizens of the town of Cicero.
okay.
3 minutes is up.
So it's gonna be until January, right? Okay, so
This
I
don't
did,
take a bit place till January. We'll see how much you improve.
so we're gonna have an opportunity. Thank you, President. Thank you.
Yeah, this isn't over by any means. I'm not here to close businesses. I want everyone to be happy, but I want my policemen safe and the citizens.
I'm not saying that the bars are all the problem. I think as a community, as business owners, as police department, I respect the police department, to the fullest. We have to work together. I don't think this is the solution of just close businesses.
Well, like I said, it's not over.
No, and I understand that, and I would love to meet with the police department because I feel that there's things that we can do to work together. I mean,
Well, we're gonna hold a little meeting one day soon, all the bar owners, me and the police, and we're gonna straighten some things out.
okay.
So this isn't over, I'm just letting you know, if you don't improve, it's gonna happen.
And I try to work really closely with the police department as well as, anything that happens in the neighborhood, because of course that's my number one concern. My customers come in and out, I come in and out, my family comes in and out, so not only do I want the business to be, safe, the police to be safe, but also the community to be safe. So I'm willing to, whatever help you need in getting more businesses together, whatever it takes to make this work for all of us.
Good. It's the policemen when bars are open till 6 a.m.
Right.
You know how rough that was?
No, I understand, but like I said, I have videos of shootings and AK-47s at 11 o'clock in the morning, so I don't know if, and it's not done by people who are old enough to go into bars. It's taking place by these young kids, 14-year-olds walking around with AK-47s.
You know that we've
At
got
3 o'clock in the afternoon. I have the
got some
video.
carjacking, they're 14, 15 years old with weapons.
No, exactly. So like I said, so I don't know if just closing bars earlier is the solution. I think there's more to the problem.
That's part of the solution, as far as tying up the police.
Oh, sign up the police, of course,
Correct.
but,
So we're gonna work
but thank you,
on
no,
it.
I think working together, I think
We're
that's
gonna
gonna
work
be,
on it, I'm not here to,
and we appreciate that.
yeah,
Thank you.
thank you. Hello.
Good morning, my name is Laura Arango. I'm the business owner of Langostinos Bar and Grill on 31st and Laramie. I just wanted to come and show my support to all the business owners because it's gonna hurt us at the end. I mean, I understand you guys are thinking of the police officers, but this is how we support our family. And it's just how you said that when you were.
You can all come up and say the same thing, like I said, I'm not done with it. So why don't you wait till it's finished product and see if you're happy?
We just really want everybody to see that it's really gonna affect us, our community. I mean, we could repeat the same things over and over again, but we really just want to get our point across,
I know it. I'm not here to kill your business, but I don't wanna see nobody get hurt either.
Definitely.
Especially, you get overcrowded, you don't care if you're overcrowded. You serve people that can't even walk out of your business, and they get in the car and drive and kill somebody. I gotta worry about 100,000 citizens in the town of Cicero. That's my number one concern, the citizens.
Another concern should be the businesses. I mean, everybody's gonna go down to Berwyn. I mean, it's just a couple minutes.
I have something I wanted to talk about that isn't related to bar hours, but I I would like to address a little bit of the concern about the current hours of our liquor establishments. And the reality is, the resources as it currently stands, that certain bars within the town suck out of our ability to provide services to the rest of the community, when the majority of our resources between midnight and 2 a.m. on many weekends create the need for to keep us up at night. Those drained resources are for a select few businesses. It also creates violent situations that not only patrons have to be concerned about, but obviously also the police department does. We just had a homicide the other night that is directly related to the hours that we keep for some of our liquor establishments because of the influx of people from outside the community that come in, and they have violence in their minds. Not because they came here to commit violence, but because they saw an opportunity. And those are the types of things that hopefully an ordinance like this might address. And as far as notices and speaking with me, notices are grand shop violations. Those are notices of what you need to do to improve your business.
They don't.
As far as meeting with me, I'm happy to meet with anybody. You can reach me at the non-emergency number of the police department, and my extension number is 370. I'm there a lot of hours, so chances are pretty good if you call, I'm going to be there. What I would like to also address is that very recently, incidentally, the homicide from the liquor establishment the other week, we were able to make successful apprehensions of the offenders in that case.
And they were from Chicago, right?
They were, sir.
Chicago, did they close their bars earlier, or why are they coming here?
Their packaged liquors, they, I believe, do close at midnight. Their bars have varying, depends on the license, to my recollection. I want to talk about something that is near and dear to my heart because it has to do with a police officer of the town of Cicero from 1910 that was killed in the line of duty and was honored recently at the Illinois Police Memorial as well as the Cook County Police Memorial. There are packets in front of you, Mr. President and Madam Clerk and trustees. The reason this is just coincidental, but in November 12, 1910, police officer John Kane of the Cicero Police Department was killed in the line of duty during a violent act and during his heroic actions. I want to give you a brief synopsis of what Officer Kane did on that particular night, and I'll be quick. Patrolman John Kane was shot and killed while attempting to arrest 3 subjects who had just robbed a saloon at West 12th Street and 52nd Avenue at 1 a.m. Patrolman Kane was on foot patrol at 50th Avenue when he heard shots fired. As he headed toward the sound of the gunfire, he witnessed 3 men running and ordered them to stop. Unknown to him, the 3 men had just robbed the saloon and shot 4 people during the incident. As he asked the subjects where they were running from, one of the subjects fired at Patrolman Kane, and he was struck 5 times. Another officer who was in the vicinity with Officer Kane engaged in a gunfight with the 3 subjects, and one of the men was mortally wounded. 1 was arrested on the scene, and 1 was never prosecuted. Officer Kane died at the age of 43 years old. He was a son, husband, father, police officer, guardian, warrior, and ultimately a hero. He gave his life for the town of Cicero. John Kane went to work one day, doing what he does every day, whether it's responding to calls at bars, whether it's responding to calls at your home. He gave his life for this community 114 years ago. And because of the hard work of some of the individuals within the police department to do research into Officer Kane, we were able to honor him very recently, both in Springfield and Cook County. And on a personal note, I'd just like to say this is God bless John King, and may he and his family rest in peace. He also left behind 5 children. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
President Dominic, if I may say a couple words. I just want to reemphasize once again what our town president said to all the business owners here and restaurant owners as well. He does not want to hurt anyone. We want Cicero to thrive as well. We don't want to hurt any of our owners. But you guys have to understand that, like he said, the safety of our police officers and the safety of the residents too. I don't know if any other elected officials up here have received complaints, videos, but I know I personally have. 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 3. Videos from residents where you can hear the gunshots. And I'm not going to mention the locations of the bar, but they are here in Cicero. So as a mother, as a grandmother, some of those bars are located within the proximity of residential homes. And in one case, there must have been about 15 gunshots, or yes, and then you can see how the mother on that video grabs her daughter and, pulls her down to the ground to prevent from one of those shots going through the window. So as an elected official, you guys have to understand our job as well too. How do we prevent, a death because of someone's stupidity, getting drunk and carrying maybe an illegal weapon? Who knows? So we totally understand you guys, and we want you to know that we support you. And like President Dominic said, right now, it's not taking effect. It won't take effect until January 1st. You guys all come together, put your foot down, talk to your managers at the bar, clean up whatever needs to be cleaned up there. And if you have some rowdy customers, tell them to go to Chicago, go somewhere else. We don't need bad people here in town. And again, we don't want to hurt you. You guys have till January 1st. I myself too would like to go and enjoy a nice drink, and I have to be kicked out at 12. So I hope you guys do your part too. But understand that we as elected officials too have a hard job as well, trying to keep some of our residents at peace too with some of the disturbances caused by some of these bars. Thank you.
I know that the town is investing in Dominic is doing a wonderful job in terms of protecting us, because that's his background, because he cares for the community. But also, our business or business owners are very concerned of getting a decision of only couple hours before today's meeting to say it will be closed by 12 o'clock.
But it don't take effect till January 1st.
So, okay.
It's not today, January 1st. And we're still working on changing the ordinance, but we're gonna meet in the middle. Because, the way it's going now, nothing but bad stuff's gonna happen. And I'm not blaming the bars for all the shootings. Everyone knows there's a lot of carjacking. I think the biggest crap in the world is the no bail. You arrest somebody and get to walk out. I didn't make that law, so what am I gonna do about it? You have to start somewhere, and I get millions of complaints from people that live around the bars. The bars, when they close at night, there's fights in the streets, there's arguing. They rev their cars up and take off at 30 miles an hour, drive drunk, hit parked cars. So what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? Being the president, you gotta make tough decisions. And to me, it wasn't easy, but I have to do it right now. But we are working on something that might change a lot. So that's all I can say about it. And I'm not here to hurt any business. And if it closes you up, it closes you up. But I got worried about 100,000 residents, and they're my number one concern. And the policemen, because the policemen are at that spot. You walk in a bar with 30, 40 people. And you don't know if the guy's got a gun or not. I can tell you, when I was a policeman, one of our cops walked in a place on 24th and Laramie, and they had swinging doors. There was a fight in there. As soon as he opened the door, a shot went off, went right underneath his arm, between his chest and his arm. You know, last time I talked to him about 10 years ago, he still thinks of it every night. So I don't need that for a policeman. So just be patient, be alert, watch your business. It's like owning any store. You just can't open a store. You got health things to worry about. You got prices to worry about. So owning a bar isn't easy. I'm not going to say it's an easy job. But you got to watch who you let in and stuff. You got the right not to serve someone. They walk in half drunk and you give them 3, 4 more beers and they can't walk out, go in a car and drive away and kill someone. I think the bar owner is in as much liability as the person. So
Thank you.
I don't want to talk any more about it, but I'm working on something. If it works out, it'll be good. If it don't work out, then the bars will stay open till 12. And if that don't work, it'll be 10. So my concern is 100,000 people.
Just wanted to make a comment on a lighter note. Last week we had our Mother's Day party for the seniors. I'd like to thank the trustees, the board, and Ms. Dominic and Mr. President, Mr. Dominic. It was a beautiful event. We enjoyed it for all the food, gifts, the extra things that were given to us seniors. Ms. Dominic, they worked very hard. Her helpers, Princess and Isabella, that always take care of us senators with a smile. They're very gracious, and they have a lot of patience with us seniors, because some of us can be grumpy at sometimes. So I appreciate her hard work and her workers and all of you for a beautiful, wonderful day for us mothers, which we really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And we had our Cinco de Mayo weekend, and that went pretty much down. And I think they had 23 shootings that day. So thankfully it went good. And this is Fireman Week, so when you see your firemen, praise them. It's also Clerk's Month. Oh, I didn't know that. So please be patient. We're going to work on a few things and straighten up your business. That's all I can say. You can't straighten it up, you will be closed, because we had liquor hearings. I've been trying to close a couple of places and getting close to it. So either straighten up or get out. That's the bottom line. I know people are unhappy, but look at your neighbor. When you own a bar in a neighborhood, you got to worry about every neighbor in that area. So we were so busy this weekend, I called police because some woman called my house 5 times complaining about loud music. And an hour and 49 minutes later, it got shut off. Hour and 49 minutes. Unacceptable. But thank you, everyone. Have a great week. Tom's coming up. Tell us about your trees.
How did you know that's what I'm talking about? Tom Townshend, Director of Community Development. Just want to congratulate the Town President and Board of Trustees for receiving a $500,000 grant from the Morton Arboretum. This grant will allow the town to do a formal tree inventory of every tree that we have in town, come up with a management plan for not only maintaining the trees that we have, but a plan to plant new trees. There's funding for new trees to be planted, as well as training of up to 2 public works employees to become certified arborists. So I think this shows your guys' commitment to protecting our environment, improving the quality of life and air quality here in the town. I just want to thank you and congratulate you.
Thanks for that.
Thank you.
President Dominic, I also would like to take the opportunity to present our official from Durango, Mexico. He's here with us today, so please stand up.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn until May the 28th, which is a Tuesday at 10 a.m. Second.
Motion by trustee Veruso, second by trustee